Ready for the next question, Kevin? We'll start with you. Do you support rerouting or expanding Highway 38? If so, which route? If not, why not? 60 seconds.
I don't. That's a good question there, George. I like that. First of all, I'll tell you no, that I'm against rerouting Highway 38. Highway 38, as it currently stands, I believe is sufficient. The upgrades they did to the intersection I live right off Highway 38 have done wonders for that road. When they resurfaced it and everything else, the traffic volume there is not that it needs to be improved any more than it is. What they want to do is they want to take virgin soil and cut right through the farmlands. And I think there's better opportunities that we have, or better use for that money, better ways that we can go about this. And on the second part of it, which way do you bring it down? My thought was always to look at the H4 that brought it down Highway H and all the way down Highway K, and the 4 mile connect with the industrial park. And by doing that, we can utilize more of what we have, and at a greater cost savings than we can using existing roads, Class A roads.
Okay, thank you. David, over to you. You got the question?
Got the question. And I have to say I agree with Kevin. The state has, they improved the intersections on Highway 38. They did a paving program, and working for Racine County as the highway commissioner or highway superintendent, I can tell you there's a lot of other state road highways that could use that funding and to go ahead and redo something that they've just done. So that money could be redirected to other places that definitely need the help and work. And as far as the relocation, if it does go through, I would agree that the Highway H going through the industrial park would be the way to go. We certainly would want to make sure that it's the very least impact to the residents as far as how that would be redirected.
Okay, thank you. Ron, over to you. You support rerouting it? If so, which route?
I understand. We've had meetings with the DOT. This is one of those things that there's money to be taken care of that road. If we don't do anything, we may lose the money. I look at highway, I've been at several meetings, and the H2 is one of the areas where they're bringing the water, they're bringing the Highway 38. That comes out of Oak Creek, goes down Highway H, always south of 4 Mile Road. It makes a bend going past the industrial park, and then connects south of Brook Road. That, to me, out of all the options we had, is probably the most positive option because it helps our industrial park, improves that. Again, all this has to go back to the Highway 38 committee to review it. There's like 4 other items they have to review, and so that's what we're looking at. But again, there's money there. If we don't act on it, we lose it. And that doesn't come back to us, doesn't come to Caledonia. We lose it back to the funds for anybody else in the state of Wisconsin.
Okay, thank you. Bob, what do you support?
I've got to kind of go with what Dave and Kevin had said. I think there needs to be more study about that. I think they need to take a harder look how it impacts the residents of that area and what's going on in that direction. I agree with Ron that, yeah, bringing the water down to closer to the industrial park and all that, those kind of things are positive actions, but you shouldn't let the side of money dictate making bad decisions. So I think there needs to be more consideration.
Thank you. And we'll finish up with you, Richard. What do you feel about rerouting, expanding Highway 38?
At this time, no, I don't agree with the rerouting of the freeway, of the highway. I guess at this time, right now, they're also talking about 794 coming down. And with that also, I'm most in favor of rehabbing 38 to bring up the standards, because the DOT says that it's not the standards that some of the areas are such standard. And looking at the traffic volume on 38 versus 6 Mile, It doesn't seem like it warrants the amount of money that you spent on the project.
Okay, thank you.